Well, that's what I wanted to do.
Dang it. It's too big.
No way. No, why don't you get a job? The 19th, or God, 8, 19. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Morning.
Oh, wait. Darn it.
What?
There we go. I gotta put my glasses on for this. Anybody on the stream can't see, or if you're not on the stream, you couldn't see. I'd made myself dizzy doing that. I feel a little lightheaded. I was going hard in the techno paint. Apologize. I put on my Brad glasses and I got to it, but I gave myself a little bit of a headache there. I can't do it. I can't do it. I feel woozy. I feel uneasy. I feel a little nauseous, if I'm going to be completely honest. I think I might vomit. Anyway, welcome to it. It's the Plan B Morning Show. It's Brock and Kiki on a Tuesday morning. Why are you being so mousy right now? Are they morning?
There we go. I had my audio coming out of the computer instead of my headphones. It sounded weird.
Kind of weird. Okay. I thought you were trying to be all seductive for the listeners, like morning.
No, but
good
disappointed
morning.
how this braid came.
It's
so little.
You got to teach me how to braid, because I cannot. The only way I know how to do our daughter's hair is in a very poorly done ponytail.
I know. By the end of the day, it's hanging out of.
Yeah, it's awful.
And her hair's in her face. It's so funny.
I just
pretty
don't
good though.
No, it's okay.
For effort.
I've accepted. I honestly am just looking into headbands now for her, because then I'm like, I can easily but one of those ones that aggressively like it's got the teeth. Yeah, just like, all right, there. Yeah. We're done. Daddy's done. He did it. Let's go. Because otherwise,
I congratulate any man who is attempting to do his daughter's hair. I think that's sweet.
Her hair is not long enough. Well, it's getting there, but I want to do
very long.
That's true. I probably, maybe it's not thick enough yet.
She was doing this last night with her wet hair. You know, she had her head tilted back and her hair was going all the way to her butt, and she was laughing because it was tickling her butt.
What a weirdo. Oh God, she is your kid. That's for sure. What a weirdo.
So funny.
No, I want to do that. Have you ever seen that hack where the dad puts the ponytail holder on the vacuum
cleaner,
and then I'm gonna try that. She'd probably get a kick out of that. I'm gonna try that.
Just her hair's just full of trash and
choose an actual the shop vac that I have that I just got done getting the water out of the basement with. Like, it's fine, honey. Come here. And he just got done pulling up the puddle down in the basement. I need to fix your hair for school. Anyway. Welcome to it, man. We got a busy Tuesday today, cruising right along. Don't forget, we are streaming. Get in on it. We'll be hanging out for the next hour or so have some fun. We got topic of the day coming up, sports, all that good stuff. So right now, though, why don't we do your morning dump? Let's get it. Oh, that was such a hot. I got a little too anxious. I was trying to get a quick sip in before.
Did you burn your tongue like you threatened
me
bitch, with?
Don't you bring that up, okay? All right.
Mine's a perfect warm. Guess say like lukewarm.
Lukewarm. Did the coffee machine turn off? Is that why?
Yes, it did. It turned off. Okay, I turned it back on, but it didn't warm up in time. It's still warm though.
The only thing better than you burning your tongue is you drink a cold coffee, room temperature coffee. That's gross. Enjoy it. Anyway, your morning dump brought to you by Pump
That
Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-7777. Or visit pumpthatseptic.com. You pump it! Yeah, pump it!
Pump it up. No. Okay.
You just you ruined it. All right. with
Okay.
that.
I'll come up with something better next
No, that
time.
wasn't bad. What's that? Pump it up. No, or is it pump up the jams? Man,
Pump
bad.
it up. Oh, that's a great tune.
Yeah, pump up the jam. That's Jack Jams. Jack Jams.
Jock Jams.
No,
Yeah.
it was fine. I was just being mean. You did a good job. You did.
Thank you.
You did a good job.
God.
Let's kick it off with this. I know, God forbid, I just say anything, reaffirming and nice to you.
Louise.
Absolutely not.
No.
Keep you in your place, woman.
I'm telling
Uh,
you. Burn pile right there.
I will.
Burn pile. Right behind me, I got a stack of Green Bay jerseys.
Yeah.
Keepsake.
We're-
So fancy they're in a clear plastic
Yeah.
bag.
So you don't get your gross fingerprints, your gross Kansas City Chief fingerprints all over them.
I'm
Don't-
telling you though, that's the burn pile. I'm burning that. All that right there.
Your wedding dress is in there too. Go ahead and burn that.
I know. That's why
Like
it's in that
anyone's ever
pile
gonna
as well.
marry you again.
Screw this marriage.
If I burn it, if I do a sacrificial burning, it'll be good. It'll be good. Anyway, God, we're so mean to each other this morning. Anyway, pumpthatseptic.com. Let's kick it off with this. And I don't need to rant long on this. I'll say my piece, or most people know where I stand. It's International Hawaiian Pizza Day.
Ugh.
Delicious Hawaiian pizza, ham, pineapple. It's fantastic. Honestly, at this point, I can confidently say Hawaiian pizza is my favorite pizza. If I can order one and it's an option, I'm going to get Hawaiian. And for everyone else who says, don't put pineapple on pizza, you have no personality. You're a dullard and you have the palate of a mouse, of a New York City street rat.
Okay. No one agrees with you. Just a
Everyone
small population. My mom, did it feel good to actually have someone to share a pineapple pizza with?
Yeah, it was
I
great.
didn't realize my mom was such a big pineapple pizza fan.
It's so
It's-
good. You get the sweet, the savory, the pineapple blends so well with the sweetness of the pineapple, the acidic pineapple blends well with the salty ham, and then the pizza sauce on there. It's delicious.
I will admit that if I take the pineapple off, because it's too much crunch going on for me, it's not like good. It's not
Texture,
I don't know.
the texture,
The
you
texture
don't
of
like.
the pineapple. I don't mind the flavor. That's how I am with a lot of foods.
Yeah,
I don't mind leaving the juices on that pizza and getting that sweet apple taste. But I don't want the chunks
right.
of pineapple.
I got you. And texture can be a thing.
Why do juices automatically put this little light bulb on top of your head?
I didn't.
You were
say
looking at me
anything.
like I was
I
saying
didn't
something
say anything.
pervy.
Well, the way you were
Yeah, your
describing
face. Your face
pizza
said it all.
kind of gross. Anyway, you're trying to sexualize pineapple pizza. Hawaiian
You
pizza.
are.
I didn't do it. I didn't do
Oh
it.
my God.
Anyway,
Get
it's
out of
delicious.
here.
You know what it is?
Don't
Here's my
leave
thing
right
too. Here's the thing with people hating on Hawaiian pizza. You know what I think it is? I think it's in the same vein as people hating on like Nickelback and Creed, who are huge right now, by the way. Creed is having a research. It's absolutely the same, because what it is people maybe only heard like 2 Nickelback songs and they're like, oh, I don't like that. Or, maybe
even if they heard two Nickelback songs, they would still love Nickelback. They don't listen to them at all. They don't like them.
That there was this big surge of Nickelback sucks, but Creed sucks.
So,
and everyone just hopped on it because people can't make up their own minds, and people have
I agree.
personality traits. And so like, even though Nickelback and Creed are both awesome, just like Hawaiian pizza.
So you're saying that people haven't even tried Hawaiian pizza and they're just jumping on the bandwagon.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know.
Or they tried it, they liked it, but then everyone was like, oh, Hawaiian pizza's gross. They're like, well, I can't tell people I like it, because everyone just wants to be a sheep and follow the rest of the flock instead of making up their own opinions and realize that pineapple on pizza, Hawaiian pizza, is delicious.
Yeah. Well, that might be true.
And honestly,
okay, listen, I think people think the idea of it is gross. I don't think you actually have to try it. But I'm kind of in this era of like, I got to talk. I can't keep talking crap about stuff without actually trying it.
Yeah.
Because the idea of pineapple pizza sounds gross. So I've hated on it for a long time before actually trying it. So I guess I'm one of those people, because it sounds gross. I don't like pineapple on pizza. Doesn't sound right. And then I finally tried it, and
There's a lot of things that don't
my
sound right.
intuition was correct. It
Yeah,
doesn't.
you're
It doesn't.
ridiculous. There's a lot of things that don't sound right that are awesome. Okay, just keep
I
that
know.
in mind.
Okay,
And
so
honestly,
you are urging people to actually try the
yes,
pizza and make up your own mind.
yeah, yeah. That's what you should do. And honestly, you should be happy as a woman that I'm eating that much pineapple in one sitting. Okay.
Oh, no, that doesn't bother me. It doesn't do anything.
I mean, I'm sure the pasta sauce and the ham maybe offset all the pineapple, but still,
You're welcome, miss.
you're welcome,
No.
lady. As I scarf down this whole Hawaiian pizza,
Winking at me the entire with pizza all over your face.
just
Not sexy. I don't know why you keep doing that.
Anyway, International Hawaiian Pizza Day. Go out and eat it. Go out and eat it. This is interesting, and I'm going to get to my 90s pop culture thing. Actually, you know what? Let's just hop right into that because we don't have this is a bigger story, so I want to do this anyway. BuzzFeed, which is where I get all my breaking news, is BuzzFeed, by the way. That's where I take all of my fun little like what vegetable are you quizzes and stuff like that. I take all of my personality quizzes and I get all of my hard-hitting news from BuzzFeed. But I did like this. They put together a list of random pop culture facts from the 90s that you might not know. Should we go through them? These are fun.
Yes, please.
Let's start at number 9. George Lucas asked Steven Spielberg, Ron Howard, and Robert Zemeckis to direct Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. They all said no because they felt Lucas needed to do it.
Oh.
I mean, I'm sure we would have got good ones either way from Howard or Spielberg, all that, but George Lucas.
Nice.
Got it. And it's probably too, he's like, all right, well, now I got this franchise and he's made billions of dollars off of this. RuPaul had an unexpected friendship with Nirvana. They met at the 1993 MTV VMAs.
Wow, interesting.
That's not that crazy, though. I mean, that makes sense. The 90s were wild. They were wild. RuPaul, Nirvana hanging out, that makes sense. Steve Jobs wanted the iMac to be called MacMan.
Oh,
see, the more I learn about Steve Jobs, the more I'm like, was he really that smart of a guy? Or was he just in the right place at the right time and had like two decent ideas that just somehow, explode? Like, did he ever actually make anything? Or did he just go to people and be like, hey, what if we did this? And then he's like, do it. And then he made billions of dollars.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. Like back in the day when they were trying out new technology and you had developers and you had game designers or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that works. Who gets the credit? I think the guy who's got the idea or the guy who's got the smarts to actually make it happen?
I think you have the guy who has the smarts to make it happen. The guy with the soldering, the soldering gun and is making, RAM hard drives or whatever, a PC units, I think that's the guy, not the guy who's just sort of like, hey, what if we put
MacMan?
MacMan? Just hear me out, MacMan.
That was his contribution. Right. We all find out.
You got some guy over a soldering board, just breathing in these toxic smokes, trying to make the first ever home computer, and he comes in, MacMan. Think about it. What do we got? And then he disappears and goes eats carrots for a year straight. I don't know. I just feel like Steve shouldn't get as much credit as he's gotten.
I don't know. Well, yeah, I don't know who did what.
Yeah, right. Kiki's just over there. I like my computer. It's nice. It's fun. iPhone. I
don't care who made it.
Just want my iPhone, please. Director James Cameron wanted to make Jurassic Park before Steven Spielberg beat him to the film rights. Oh. He envisioned it being darker and nastier, like Aliens, but with dinosaurs. That's interesting. Oh.
I'm glad that didn't happen.
I think as
a kid, that wouldn't be like a staple in our childhood because it probably would have been too scary. It would have been our parents' movie, probably.
Or maybe it would have been rated R and we couldn't have watched it. We wouldn't be right. That's a really good point. It was right in that because it still had some pretty dark stuff. I mean,
well, yeah, it was still scary. But
it was got spit in the face by that little dinosaur, and I mean a T-Rex ate a guy right off the toilet. So it had some dark stuff in there. I think it was perfect. Yeah. Perfect.
It was perfect.
In my money, one of the best movies. Like if you look at how movies are made, like that's up there. It's perfect. It's perfect. And sexy ass Jeff Goldblum in there, right there, laying on that counter with his shirt open, talking about dinosaurs. Unbelievable. The lyrics "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time" from Britney Spears.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Oh,
Yeah,
baby,
great going on
baby.
here. Or at least one.
Oh, baby, baby. Baby One More Time was a mistake. The Swedish songwriters thought the word hit was slang for call me on the phone. So there were some Swedes out there like, oh, so we're going to write a song for the Britney Spears. And why do we call it Hit Me Baby One More Time, like calling on the telephone? But really, it turned into like a smack. That's, I think, what it was. Like a slap on the ass. Does that make sense?
I still feel like it's like hit me up.
Right.
That's what I always took it as.
But when
you hit somebody up, hit me baby one more time. Like hit me up one more time. One less rendezvous.
I think when you watch the music video, which was wildly inappropriate for a woman her age, a young lady her age, it leans more into like a spank. You know what I mean? I think that's what the most of the people took it as.
I think you took it as that.
But not the Swedes. The Swedes were like, oh, yes, we're going to write this a beautiful song for Britney Spears. And she would sing it. We'll call it Hit Me Baby One More Time, like a calling on the cell phone. It's more of a German. I kind of leaned into a German accent there, but it's going to be wonderful. Millions of records for Britney Spears.
I think it still works, though.
Yeah,
it still worked out. It worked out. Interesting fact.
Interesting fact. What about the original Polly Pockets were tiny because the creator used a makeup powder compact to make a portable dollhouse for his daughter. Brilliant. That's all you need to do.
Love it.
This guy was like, look, I gotta make this something for the kid to play with in the car. And then, I mean, makes one of the most iconic 90s toys ever.
One of my favorite toys. And Riley, our daughter, loves tiny little things, but she's still too little where she gets frustrated because she's still got those fat baby hands and fingers.
Riley,
and so it's really hard for her
yeah.
to play with tiny stuff, even though she loves it.
But it's
so
good.
We got to wait till she's a little bit older.
It's good for teaching like dexterity and stuff, so it's great. But see, now you had Polly Pocket, we had Mighty Max. I think, was it Mighty Max? It was like it was the boy version, and it was like we had little tiny like
it's like a turtle shell or something.
There might have been a turtle shell. Hold on, let me look this up. I think it was it Mighty Max or Mini Max? I only had one because mom bought it for me at a garage sale. Hold on a sec. Mighty Max toys, was that what it was? There was a turtle shell one. There was like an alligator shell one.
Yes,
and then you had I had the skull one. Yeah, that's what I had. Oh okay, my god, that just takes. I have not seen that since I was probably 10 years old. That's so cool. Anyway, but yeah, so we had the boy version of that, which was way cooler. Way cooler.
No,
way cooler.
OG. We're the OG.
Polly Pocket. A couple more here. The Spice Girls didn't come up with their nicknames. A UK magazine editor did because they were too lazy to remember their real names.
Are you serious? No wonder they're so descriptive of just like what they look like. I always kind of thought like the nicknames themselves are kind of lazy, right?
Yeah. Sporty, baby,
scary, baby,
ginger, like
posh, ginger. I mean, now it sounds so normal now, but really looking at it, those are terrible nicknames.
Well, but honestly, though, super easy to remember and probably those girls a favor when you think about it as far as remembering. I mean, even me as a guy, I could tell you they're sporty, scary, baby, posh, and ginger, right? That's all five. I should not know that.
Well, yeah, because you just have to remember what they look like.
Right.
You can just look at them and know what their nickname is.
Yeah.
It's pretty smart.
What should we call the one with red hair? Red Spice? Nah, that doesn't sound ginger. Yeah, perfect. Write it down. But yeah, so helped him out. Last one, Tickle Me Elmo, the Tickle Me Elmo toy, which is still creepy to me to this day. I want to tickle. Was almost Tickle Me Taz, as in the Tasmanian Devil from Looney Tunes. The company that made it didn't initially have the rights to use Elmo, but they eventually got him.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. Can you imagine what Taz would sound like?
Right.
Yeah. Which is kind of funny.
Yeah, that would be good, too. I'd have fun with that one. Actually, less creepy than Elmo.
Right.
Because, I mean, I don't get me wrong. Yeah, that. Do your Elmo laughs. Can you do an Elmo?
I hate when you ask me.
Like that's creepy. That's creepy, right, everyone? That's very
creepy. Even more creepy when I do it somehow.
I want you to tickle me. Tickle me. Lower. Ew. Elmo, gross. Almost there. I don't like this toy. This is gross. But
Gross.
there you go. Some fun 90s pop culture facts that you may not have known. I didn't know any of those.
Love it. Nope.
Well, all right. Well, that's going to do it. That's your morning dump. We'll be back.
I'm gonna do something with my hair. It's bothering me. Okay.
All righty. Good morning, Eric. Good morning, Michael. Good morning, Scott. Hey, Michael said if the dress doesn't exist, did the wedding happen?
Exactly.
And only a Packer fan would think pineapple belongs on a pizza. You know what?
It's your day today. I got picked on yesterday.
It is weird. Yeah, right. Yeah, you did get it pretty hard yesterday with the Chiefs. What's weird is growing up, I loved just cheese pizza. And that was because of Macaulay Culkin as Kevin McAllister in Home Alone. When he orders the cheese pizza, for me, I wanted to be Kevin McAllister, obviously, a childhood icon for me. So I ordered cheese pizza. Then as I got older, I was like, okay, yeah, I want to, delve into some other things. And I've just loved pineapple on pizza more and more. And Hawaiian pizza, it's my favorite. It is my absolute.
You know what I feel bad about is my finding out at my age just now, finding out that my mom loves pineapple pizza, which means that she just got whatever we wanted like her whole life, like our whole life. Well, we never knew that she liked a different kind of pizza.
Yeah, back in the day, she probably just had to get the cheapest pizza for you kids, like pepperoni or sausage. She just wanted one slice. I know. She just wanted pizza. some. I know. You just found that out when they were here. What, 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I was, and so, and everyone else is like, and then I was like, no, Brock likes it too. So I'm like, I'm gonna get her pineapple.
Yeah, get her a pineapple.
She's getting this pizza.
Yeah. Eric said all I can think of is what pineapple means in certain circles. So there you go. Upside down pineapple.
Flip it around.
Flip it
around. Isn't that right?
Doreen said, I'd rather have taco pizza. Taco pizza is another one of my favorites.
Same. Casey's taco pizza.
Oh my God. Just so good. Like that pizza weighs
we should get
15
that.
pounds.
That's what we're having for dinner tonight.
I love
taco pizza.
I love it. Hasn't Riley eaten pizza like 4 days in a row? I don't know if maybe we should.
Well, there's vegetables.
That's true. There's lettuce on there. As far as pizzas are concerned,
lettuce and tomato.
Healthy. It's quite healthy.
I forgot to lay meat out again last night. So we can't actually make tacos, which was what I was going to do.
Oh, okay.
So we'll just go get the pizza instead.
Good enough. Good enough. Good morning, Michelle. Oh, here we go. All righty. Good morning. 7:32. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Brock, Kiki.
What up? I don't know.
What up, dog? Oh, anyway, don't forget we are streaming. Make sure you find us on all your favorite platforms. Head over to the Plan B Show YouTube page. Subscribe to that for web exclusive content. Right now, are you reading trash talk?
Michael, we're not picking on me anymore today. We're picking on Brock and the Packers.
Why is everybody always picking on me? Charlie Brown. He's a clown. Charlie Brown. Anyway, no, we still can. We're gonna have a lot of fun with it. We're gonna have a lot of fun with it. But with that said, yes, let's get into it. It's time for sports. Okay, dokie. Why don't we kick things off with some baseball? Just go through some scores real quick. Nothing too crazy because the Tigers and Cubs were off. The Giants beat the White Sox 5-3 tonight. Detroit taking on the Cubbies at 8:05 in Chicago. You can catch that on News Talk Sports 94.9 WSJM starting at 7:40. White Sox still in San Francisco taking on the Giants again at 9:45. Moving over to NASCAR. Woo! Racing. Going round, hauling ass.
People yeehaw at NASCAR.
Oh, hell yeah. That's a big yeehaw crowd. Absolutely. Big get her done yeehaw crowd. I love NASCAR. Yeah. It's fun. You know what? I really do love racing, but I haven't been committed to a driver in such a long time. Growing up, you had Dale Earnhardt, obviously senior. Dale Earnhardt Jr. Jeff Gordon was a big deal. You still had Petty out there. So I think I just need to find a racer and just lock onto it. So I actually have a reason to watch now because it's been too long. And I enjoy a good race. I enjoy a good NASCAR race. But anyway, Tyler Reddick took the lead on a restart in the second overtime to win at Michigan International Speedway, opening another spot for a driver in NASCAR's playoffs. Reddick is one of 12 drivers with a place secured in the postseason, leaving 4 spots available with races remaining at Daytona and Darlington. He also won at Talladega 4 months ago in his number 45 Toyota for 23XI, the team owned by Denny Hamlin and Michael Jordan. Oh, there you go. Michael Jordan's got, I forgot that Michael Jordan had a NASCAR team. The race in Michigan, of course, he does. He's got a charter fishing boat. He's got everything. The race in Michigan was suspended on Sunday after 51 laps because of rain and concluded Monday. William Byron was second and Ty Gibbs finished third. If you ain't first, you're last.
Our daughter has a T-shirt that now says that from the Hartford Speedway.
I got that one. Yeah.
I don't have a driver either, and I agree with you. I mean, gosh, I grew up when my family watched NASCAR all the time, so I knew about like the legendary, back then 90s and early 2000s drivers. Yeah. But now I just pick. It's kind of like what I do at the Speedway, actually, in Hartford. I just pick my favorite colors or my favorite numbers.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's a good way to do
driver.
It. And that way, then
it's a way to participate.
Yeah,
especially if you don't know the drivers, right?
Yeah. No, I think that's and then you get the whole field involved,
Yeah.
Instead of just
we start betting each other and calling each other losers, and it's really fun.
Having no knowledge of the driver or their driving style, you can still talk trash because you picked them. It's great.
Right.
Yeah, your driver sucks. My guy's the best. What's his name again? I don't know. That's fine. I like it. He's got a cool purple car with red flames on it. It's awesome, man. It's awesome. Let's see. I do have a couple sports stories I've been sitting on. Going back to baseball, you got to be a pretty huge baseball fan to drop $30 million on a dusty old uniform. But that's how much Heritage dusty old uniform.
Just a piece of trash apparel.
That's right. You guys didn't even wash it. What are you doing? No, you don't want to wash this one because Heritage Auctions thinks Babe Ruth's jersey.
I knew you were going to say Babe Ruth.
Yep. Oh, Baby Ruth.
Babe Ruth.
No, it's from Sandlot, dummy. Right there.
Oh, God.
Baby Ruth. Baby Ruthie. Oh my God.
Who is she? Who is she?
It's the same guy. Yes.
Same guy.
The Sultan of SWAT or Sultan of Swing. Sultan of Swing. The Great Bambino. Anyway, it's the 1932 World Series jersey. Oh my
God.
The one where he did the shot. He was the shot caller. Babe Ruth stood up there, cabbage underneath his baseball cap, smoking a cigar, pointed to the stands and said, "This is going downtown." That makes sense at that one. I mean, that's a one of a kind jersey from a
I would go see that. I would pay like an entry fee to go see that jersey.
Yeah.
This guy could make his 30 million back if he just charged like everyone like $100 just to be able to come and
check it out. Yeah.
Wow.
200 you can put it on. All right, that's what it is. Yeah. Just slide it on.
Put it on.
I mean, it is 30 million seems a little high. And whenever I talk about any of this stuff in like sports memorabilia or any kind of memorabilia world, like I appreciate the fandom of it, but there also, there are starving people out there. There's diseases.
Who sets these?
Right.
Who has the right to set them? Like whose expertise says that this is worth 30 million? It's like they know that it's an incredible thing to have for someone to have. So what? They just like shop for
what happens is this is what had happened is what happens is you have some rich guy who does not money it spares no expense. He doesn't
obviously
care. So it jacks the price up of everything because now anyone's going to see a jersey. Well, look, Babe Ruth's jersey sold for 30 million. That means this Babe Ruth ball is now it's same thing that happens like Barrett Jackson, the car auctions. Some guy goes in there who has way too much money and he pays way too much for, a 69 Camaro. Well, then that guy that's got that rusted out, engine, the seats are gone. There's a raccoon raising its family in the back seat. He's like, well, that Camaro went for this price. I got to at least, and it jacks the price of everything, unfortunately. Yes, this is an important piece, one of the most important pieces I think, of sports memorabilia. But
Mhm.
30 million, come on, man, that's a lot.
So why isn't it in a museum somewhere? Why does somebody personally get to take this as a collection?
Right.
Like what? How? What?
How did it get into circulation? Is your
Yeah.
question? Yeah.
Yeah. What? How did it happen? Like who had it? Who sold it? Was like some museum just hard up for money or
No,
something?
it's just some rich guy had it before, and I mean, passed down. Hey,
So
how
it's
did
just
it get?
always been in a private hands.
I believe so. I believe so. Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, it's like
Interesting.
that's with a lot of things. Like, I mean, hell, Nicolas Cage had a T-Rex skull. Like, how did he get where do you go to procure a T-Rex skull? Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, shouldn't this all be in like museums, like areas where I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The right price, you
Interesting.
can own anything, man. But
Yep.
but yeah. So if you got 30 million laying around, you could have Babe Ruth's shot collar.
I'm
1930.
sure he'll keep it for a while and then he'll sell it.
Yeah, it's only going to go up in value unless, he lets people wear it for $200 to make his money back. Like I said, that might depreciate the value a little bit. You spilled nacho cheese on my Babe Ruth jersey. Damn it. Why are you eating that chili cheese dog when you put it on? Come on. Lastly, we'll do one more quick one here. In football news, we've got some good news and some bad news for the University of Michigan football fans. Go Blue. The good news, school officials have finally decided to serve beer in the big house. The bad news, the beer.
There we go.
About time. The bad news is the beer is expensive. They're charging $12.25 for each 16-ounce domestic beer. Woof, that's a lot of money for 16-ounce beer. But look.
You know what I see happening? People sneaking in their own beer, getting the same cup, and just filling it up.
Or you go buy one and see now.
Right.
There's ways to combat that. There's ways to combat that. You don't give cups, okay? You only do, like when we went to the Packer game. I remember when I took you to the Holy Land and you experienced you saw God.
Oh, that dump. The landfill in Green Bay.
Swear to God.
Is that what you're talking about? The landfill we went to?
I swear to God. I know I shouldn't even let you in there. I'm surprised you didn't burst into flames when you crossed through to the holy
watch out
of Lambeau Field. All right.
You're right.
Home of the Green Bay Packers who won Super Bowl I. And who did they beat? Do I need to remind you? Who did they beat?
The Chiefs.
Yeah, that's right. They made Len Dawson look like a little
like
bitch.
100 years ago. That's the only thing you got. It's the only thing you got.
All I need, baby. It's all I need. That's it.
Len Dawson was smoking too many cigarettes that game.
One of the greatest photos
really
I think
worked against him, I think.
You have a frame photo I think I made for you of Len Dawson
sitting on the bench.
I think it was at halftime with a Sprite, a glass Sprite bottle, smoking a cigarette at halftime of the first Super Bowl.
Yeah, a soda.
It's such an iconic photo. It
is. I love it.
That would make it better is if he had a beer. If he had like a Hamm's beer,
right?
And that photo would be so much better. But anyway, it's still awesome. But the beers there though, like it was only in the cans. You could only get it in the can. They open the can.
They open it. Yeah,
do all that stuff.
They get it. They get it.
Look, I'm at the point where I think, and not saying to make it a problem, but like any place like that, you have alcohol. And everyone's worried, like same thing with Silver Beach. Oh, no drinking on the beach. It's a effing beach. Look, just regulate it. And I know people say like, well, we're worried about the element it'll bring. Then just, if people act up, arrest them. Just do your due diligence, because here's the problem. When you don't allow alcohol, unfortunately, people, maybe use me an example, will sneak it in, will find a way to drink at the sporting event, at the beach, at the school recital, at the preschool recital. We're going to find a way to drink. And that becomes problematic, because then what you're doing is you're drinking usually hard alcohol to make it, like, oh, well, I can't, I'm going to sneak in this little flask with 100 proof. That's when you get the people that become belligerent and problematic. Now, if you regulate it, and if someone acts a fool, kick them out, ban them, give them a fine, make it bad. So at least then everyone else who wants to drink responsibly, have a beer while they're watching the game, can do it.
Right. I know it's hard for me to really have an opinion about this because obviously, like, yeah, I would like to have drinks on the beach or I would like to have drinks at the sporting events, but I don't see like the people who help make this decision. I don't see what they've maybe experienced in their line of work where they have to deal with people who have drinks at different events. Maybe there is a bigger reason why there's no alcohol on the beach. I don't know. Or did like one person ruin it for everyone, which I hate.
Yeah.
Like, take care of that person. Don't let it ruin everyone's fun. I hate that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. So I
The
don't know
only
what
thing-
actually transpired that has made it so difficult to drink at certain
Right.
places.
The only thing I could justify with these people in charge, and we're talking of U of M, University of Michigan at this point, is I get it with it being a institution of higher learning, with it being a school, and not everyone at that school is of legal drinking age. Okay,
Right.
you don't want it on the campus, and the stadium is on the campus.
Yeah,
It's
dry campus.
property. It's you know what I mean. So that'd be the only justification. But there's also a lot of people that are of age that go to these games that pay these ticket prices.
Parents.
Parents like that, right? Parents, watching their kids, everything like that. So yeah, and also too, you're selling a 16-ounce beer for $12, almost $1 an ounce.
They don't want these poor college kids drinking.
No,
These are for the parents.
For the parents, but make your money on it. I don't care. I just think it's crazy that some of these regulations that some people have. And again, I'm not talking about good God, man.
Why $12?
Yeah. Why not?
$12?
I've been at places where it's been
so
$20.
Crazy.
I've been
at like a professional game, not a university.
Yeah, U of M though, that's up there. I mean, that's a Big Ten school, and I mean, it's I think the second largest stadium.
Okay,
wow. It's a lot. You think about if half the people at that stadium buy a beer, they're cashing in at $12.25. But hey, at least you go to the game this year. Season's right around the corner. Get yourself a beer. Bring your gold shillings. Your stock in Apple and trade that for a beer, and I think you'll be all right. All right. That's your sports. We'll be back. Oh, sorry, I missed this, Michael. Local boy Carson Hassever scores his first ever back-to-back top 10 finish. Nice job. Where's he from? Now, Trevor, I get it. Those who ruin it, but if you have it there, I think you get less people sneaking it in. That's always been my take on it. Like, yeah, you're still going to sneak it in, or there's still going to be that sect that sneaks it in. But if I know I can get beers there, I don't want to risk getting kicked out, possibly banned. So I won't. And then I've always been a big believer in make that punishment ridiculous. Tell them they're never. You catch them with one fireball. Ban them for life. I tell you what, that'll keep more people from sneaking it in if you make a harsh punishment. You know what I mean? Cat of nine tails, whip them. I don't know. No, that's always been my take. Oh, he said he's from Portage, by the way. Good morning, Troy.
Can I get some more coffee? I want to make some avocado toast. Do I have time?
You want your avocado toast?
I would like some avocado toast, please.
Not yet. We got to go on. Getting right into topic.
What is the topic?
There we go.
The
topic is good question. I forgot. Oh, start a fight in 5 words or less.
Oh man, there's a lot of comments on here.
Oh yeah.
It can't be about politics. That's right. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. It's a lot about like moms and family towards you.
Towards me? Oh my God, son of a bitch.
There's one for me. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, maybe they thought start a fight with us. Good morning, Gavin. Morning, Brian. Oh, Brian, dropping the kiddo off at college today. Dropping the daughter off at school, man. All right, here we go. All righty. Good morning. 7:49. Brock, Kiki, the Plan
Morning.
Show. Morning. Real quick, I want to. So at the beginning of the show, I talked about how important we are on National Radio Day and how everyone needs to bring us gifts, sexual favors, all that good stuff. You know what I did? Meats and cheeses.
I was not part of the sexual favors.
But I got a very nice message from Jeremy. He said, your booby jokes, fart jokes, dumb vocabulary, and rock and roll music is what keeps all the hardworking jobs going smoothly. Thank you, guys. I do like how he put hardworking jobs going smoothly. So, yes. Hey, thank you, and glad we can help out a little bit. Glad to be part of the crew, right? Of the crew, right? We're the ones on the crew. We're the ones on the crew with the soft hands. All right?
Soft hands. We're the soft hand crew.
Anyway, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much, Jeremy. All right, let's get to it. It's time for your topic of the day. Start a fight in 5 words or less.
I'm looking through some of these comments, by the way, and I feel like some of them are towards us. Like, you could have just started a fight with like anyone.
Yeah.
Like some of these are like trying to start a fight with us.
We didn't
some
say
of them are very personal.
Start a fight in 5 words or less with Brock or Kiki. We didn't say that. But let's get to it. No, you know what? Michael had a good one. And this is, you've already said it. Lambeau Field is a landfill. How dare you? I will fight you.
Those were pretty much mine too. When I was thinking of it, I also took it as I should fight you. Yeah. And so I also said that Green Bay is terrible.
It's
Green Bay is very terrible.
Wait, so you're going full 5 words. You added an extra adjective in there, didn't you? All right, good for you. Oh, is the kiddo up? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you need to go get her? I can handle this. Or is she screaming right now? Blah! All right, go get her, and I'll read some comments. Sound good? Oh, is she crying? Sweet baby. That's all right. While Kiki is going to get that, I'm going to say all the things that I would say to fight her. No, I'm not going to do that. She'll go back and watch us. We got some great answers here on Facebook. Start a fight in 5 words or less. Oh, and sorry, real quick, going back to the sports thing. Sports is a great way to get into an argument with someone. That is for some reason, you get a couple beers in you, and then you start talking trash with another sports fan. Maybe they like your team's nemesis. I mean, I've got into it with Lions fans, with Bears fans. It's very easy to do. So that's anything sports related, definitely easy to do. Eric had a good one. You're just like your mother. That'll do it. That'll do it. Or even if you're just like your father, that's a good way. That's a good way to start a fight in 5 words or less. Anthony, I want to read yours, but I can't. I'm not going to do it. It has to do with a mother, someone's mother. There's a lot on there. A lot of mom stuff on here. Matt had a good one. Start a fight in 5 words or less. Dude, your sister is hot. We had a buddy in high school that had, actually a couple of my buddies had good looking sisters, and God, they would just get so mad if you mentioned their hot older sister. They would always just so mad. So, and I don't blame them, because as friends, it's you don't want to hear your friend say your sister's hot. Like, that's like, shut up, dude. Shut up, bro. Shut up, man. She's so hot. Dude, your sister is hot. Shut up, man. Knock it off. Let's see. Brandon said Green Bay, worst team ever. You bastards. Ooh, Matthew had a good one. Start a fight in 5 words or less. Han Solo shot first. Any kind of, comic lore, anything like that gets people worked up, man. any kind of, story, cinematic thing, gets people riled up. Gets people riled up. What's it you doing? One Thanos was not wrong. Right? I mean, people, what are you talking about? Want to kill half the universe? Good way to get people riled up. Blake had a good one for all you music fans out there. And this will probably get a lot of music fans riled up. Start a fight in 5 words or less. Kill Switch engages Holy Diver is better. It is a really good version. It's somehow, I will say, Holy Diver, Dio, Ronnie James Dio, the patron saint of metal. All right. The godfather of metal. Holy Diver, unbelievable. Kill Switch Engage somehow made it heavier. And I don't want to. That might start a fight. That might start a fight with some music fans, some metal heads, because it is really good. It's really good. Steve had a good one. Start a fight in 5 words or less. Settle down, woman. I'll say when Kiki gets back, I'll give that one to her. See how she does. See how she does. Diane had another good one. Notre Dame sucks. You're gonna start a fight with that one. Anything around here. Notre Dame sucks. U of M sucks. Hey, Kiki, I got one for you. Settle down, woman. Settle down, woman. That was Steve's answer. I think if you do anything to start a fight.
Calm down. Settle down, honestly, isn't as bad. For some reason.
Calm down. Yeah.
Calm down. You need to calm down.
Yeah.
Oh,
you need to calm down.
Words.
That's 5 right there. If I can do it in 6, you need to calm down, woman. That'll start a fight.
I've seen a few of these. Did you mention the stop acting like your mother?
I didn't get to that one, but yeah, anything parents involved, that's a good one. Yeah, you're just like your mother. That was Eric's answer.
What do you mean?
How dare you? Nick had a funny one. My steak well done, please. Yeah, everyone will be upset with you. You're gonna fight everyone at that restaurant if you say my steak. Everyone at the barbecue is gonna be pissed at you. What are you doing? Lorenzo said professional sports are pointless. That's a good way to start a fight. And again, anything sports related, people just get so worked up. That's why we have so many wonderful videos of drunk people fighting at stadiums, even though you don't need to fight other people at the stadium. A bunch of out of shape, middle-aged guys mad at another out of shape, middle-aged guy because they like a different team, a different set of colors, and they're willing to get kicked out of the stadium in front of their wife and kids because that guy said something about his team. Like, it's ridiculous, but good way to start a fight. What about Tony? He had a good one. I drank your last beer. That's going to start a fight.
Ooh. Any last of anything. Yeah. I took the last of the coffee.
Yeah.
I ate the last donut.
Yeah.
I will hurt you.
Yeah.
If you don't replace it before you take the last, I'm not happy.
Not happy about it. What are you doing? Stop it. Don't take my last one. Or at least bring more. If you're going to take the last one, have something to replace it with.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Doreen said you're cut off. How dare you cut me off? How dare you cut me off? Yeah, there is a lot of Packer stuff on here. I think everyone just wants to start a fight with me.
That's kind of what I thought.
Yeah. Heather said we were on a break. That's a good way to start a fight with the lady.
Mm-hmm.
Brad, you think you're better than me? I like that one. You think you're better than me? You're going to fight someone. Or that guy's ready to fight. That person's ready to. What about Ryan? Ryan had a good one. Are you on your period? That's a good way to start a fight. 5 words or less.
Yeah, that makes me cringe.
Yeah.
I mean, my eye twitch.
Now, to be fair, it is a valid question because at least I need to gauge, where you're at. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's a good way to start a fight. And that's the topic. Start a fight in 5 words or less. But
here's my thing. I think it's important to have an open conversation when it is that time for a woman. So that you shouldn't have to ask. You should just know. You should know.
Know. You should know.
Yeah. It's not a thing that you should guess by our crazy behavior.
Yeah, because that could be any time. That could
But
be any
I'm like, good news, good news, bad news.
Yeah. Right, exactly.
This is what's going on in my life right now. And I thought
Yeah.
it was important to share it with you
Yeah.
so that you know.
Just a heads up, going to be a rough week. All right. It's going to be a rough week.
Everybody, hang on.
Just so everyone knows. PSA. Let's end with, there's some great answers here, but I love this one. Start a fight in 5 words or less. Samantha had probably the best one. Hey, let's start a fight.
Yeah. Straight to the point.
To the point. Straight to the point. Hey, let's start a fight. All right. Starting a fight in 5 words or less. Excellent. Excellent. All right. This is another one I'm going to save. That's a lot of fun. There's some good stuff in here. Some good stuff. Get people riled up.
A lot of personal attacks here.
Yeah.
I'm seeing.
Personal ones.
Mostly for you, thankfully.
There was some AC/DC stuff. There was pineapple on pizza. A lot of Packer things. Mm-hmm. My mom was involved. All right. I get it. I get it. Jesus. All right. Anyway, we're going to be back with more. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Brock and Kiki, stick around. All right. Good stuff. Eric said, oops, wrong hole.
Oh.
Good morning, Morgan. Good morning, Margaret. Oh, man. Well, hey, I think we're all done. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. We appreciate it. Hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday. Don't forget Screaming Yellow Summer. We're going to talk more about that. But while I got some people here, we'll be at the Mason Jar with Berrien County Animal Control today, noon to 2. So stay tuned. More details on that. And thank you. You have a good day as well, Gavin. Appreciate it. And we'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.